Hello there, besties. Welcome back to Down for Glam. As always, this is Gigi back with some glamour for you. And really quick, before we get into the demo here, which is a little messed up, and we'll get to that as well. I didn't have a video up for you guys yesterday because it's the beginning of the month, and I had a ton of errands to do. There was just no way that I could make it happen, and I'm really grateful that you understand that. So what we're going to do this week is shift it from Monday to Friday to Tuesday to Saturday. You're still going to get your 5. It's just going to be a little bit off center. So what we're doing is just going in with this really pretty blue color. It's kind of got a tealy feel to it, but on the bluer end of teal. And that is because we were inspired by Billy Porter's look at the Grammys. And his outfit actually is super close to this color. I was so lucky that as I was looking through my MIFA that I found this color. Now I did off camera do a second coat, and we're coming in with a matte top coat, as you can see from the top of that cap from the bottle. And I am going to, in that matte top coat, just throw some of these little plastic gems that I've gotten out of those little, those little round things you get. You know what I mean. And I'm just going to place those sporadically on the nails. His outfit had rhinestones going up the top part of his legs, like right at the top of his thighs and up into his trunk, into his body. Oopsies with that one. And so that's what we're simulating with these gems, is those rhinestones. And then with some top coat and glitter, we are going to simulate the fringe that was on the legs of those beautiful pants. Okay, let's chat a little bit about this video. I'm really going to have to force into my budget somewhere a better program, a better app for editing. Because as you're going to see, and guys, I tried so hard to make this right. I've done it over and over. And no matter what I do, it won't zoom in correctly. This program is the worst. And I'm going to get a headache if I keep trying. Now, you do get to see on a couple of the nails here what I'm actually doing. You're just not going to see it on this one. You do get to see a little bit of it. But honestly, this is literally, the first one is the worst one I did. And when we do reveals, you're going to see that. I wish I had taken more care with the lines on this one. And I know that while I was doing it, I was like, I don't think I like these lines. Redo these lines. And I was already so cranky, I didn't redo the lines. So, not a good decision on my part is what I'm going to say. It was the decision I made at the moment, but it was not the right decision. Now I'm just cleaning up that glitter a little bit, and you can see those lines are not that good. But the rest of them are fire. So, we're going to ignore this one. Now we're coming in with this one here. And we are just going to add, I do add another gem on this one later when I decide I don't like it with just 2. So I don't think I show that on camera. See how I did such a better job with those lines. And now we're coming in with those little chunkier pieces. And I'm hand placing those because there's no way they're going to fall right. And I don't want the lines to be silver. I want them in that white, shifty, white, clear, green, yellow sort of glitter like you see here. But I just felt like having those little bigger pieces sort of gave it a little umphiness. And then we're just going off with that again. And there's going to be some, though, you guys, coming up really soon that you're not going to see that well. Here's that first one that was awful. And, I mean, it's okay, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. But it's not as good as the others, and you will see that at the end when they're all compared together. You'll probably even notice it before that, honestly. So you probably noticed, let me just mention the elephant in the room, that I don't have the same set on that I had before. Oh, real quick, this is the middle nail, the middle fingernail. And I really just did this one to more represent his hat, which also had some fringe, but it could open. So that's why I left the middle of this one a little bit open to represent that he's closing that screen of fringe on his hat, which was so cool when he did that. It was like, you're dismissed. I closed my hat on you, you know, like you slamming the door on someone you don't like, a neighbor that's maybe complaining or something. Or that salesman that just won't go away. You know who you are. So I did actually film some stuff doing my own nails, but I struggled so hard with it, you guys, and I couldn't make anything work. And in the end, I just topped everything I already did with some transfer foil and moved on with my life because nothing... I had a rough weekend, you guys, and I couldn't make anything work. I don't know what it was, but I was exhausted, and maybe I was just depressed, and it didn't feel like it usually does. I don't know. I just couldn't make it come together. There was no... I had ideas, they just wouldn't work. And this is what I'm talking about, how it doesn't render correctly. This is not how I set this shot up. Trust me. Trust me. This is not how it was supposed to be looking. Samsung is the worst. It's literally the worst. Sorry, I got distracted thinking about Samsung. So... That's totally for real, too. I'm like, I wonder what kind of other phone I could get. If you guys know, I can't afford an Apple, and I just really don't feel like I want to support them. Honestly, I don't want to support any corporations, but what are you supposed to do in this modern era? I suppose I could live in the woods, but you guys would miss me, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? It's hard to make nail videos in the woods. I mean, you know, like when you're living rough. I'm sure people live in the woods and make nail videos. Maybe not, but you could. You could if you had decent internet, is what I'm saying. So we're coming close to the end here, and you're going to see the whole set. Any second now, here you go. I'm just straightening them up for you and grabbing that last nail out of the lamp. There we go. And here they are, the full set. Other than that one that I didn't do the lines well, I really love this set. I think it's really simple and just super pretty. If you play with your hair a lot, you probably wouldn't like this set or you'd want to top coat it, but I kind of like how it looks raw like that. So thanks again, guys, for coming by, and we will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah. Don't forget to hit that comment section and let me know what you thought. Bye-bye.